Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Nick Farrell here. Today we're doing Happy by NF off his new album. I literally can't wait. I'm so excited. Should I be? I mean, it's the first time I've seen one of his songs labeled something in a positive light. I just did Mansion and a couple of his other songs, um, and I'm just left with this feeling of like, uh, not depression, but just like pangs of pain. You know, this man has been through so much, and I think we all identify at least with some of the emotions that he's so easily able to evoke in his lyrics and intonations and screams of anguish he lets out on his songs. So I'm stoked. Apparently, these songs have been blowing up and doing really well. They're being really well received. So this is later NF. Very excited to see this. The only late NF I've done is Hope. So I'm going to continue to go back and watch his older music to get a better vibe. But for now, let's get into this. Subscribe if you already haven't. Check out my links if you want to support me in other ways or request songs. Let's do this.
Dear God, please hear me out. I know it's been a couple years since I've reached out and said hello. I bet you're wondering why I keep obsessing on and stressing all the little things when I should be living life and soaking up the memory. I know I've been selfish, I have no excuse to give you it's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable.
40 just jumps in. First of all, that's the first time I've ever heard him like sing a chorus to that degree. That was very much like a track, right? Like a proper like song that wasn't like rapping. Very impressive. So, God, it's been a couple of weeks. I haven't reached out. I don't feel like myself. Speaking to depression and what it can do to you, it just saps you of all of your energy. You become a recluse, and everything around you ceases to matter, which is so fucked up, honestly, especially if you've got a kid. It looks like there's this, if I'm understanding correctly, the kid's coming home and her mom's passed out, almost looks dead, from just almost like catatonia, like catatonic. Oof. Okay. I think I was expecting happiness. Happy. I guess that's not what it's alluding to.
It's true. Hanging by a thread's how I live. I don't know why, but I feel more comfortable living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel, but I'm too proud.
I don't care what anyone thinks. Watching my self-esteem go up in flames.
That's the furthest thing from how I feel, but I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. Yeah.
Okay, so there we go. Who would I be? I can't even imagine who I would be if I was happy. I don't even, I'm not familiar with that kind of feeling, right? Oh, I kind of dug that. I dug like a new side of NF in regards to how he expels music from his soul. That was very just like rhythmic guitar, not poppy, but like just not poppy at all, but just like easy on the ears. It sounds like he's about to start rapping here. But you can see the house is in shambles, you know, beer bottles everywhere, liquor, looks like a handle of something, you know, eating cereal or something for breakfast or midday.
Who I'd be if I was happy, yeah. Been this way so long, it feels like something's off when I'm not depressed. I got some issues that I won't address. I got some baggage I ain't open yet. I got some demons I should put to rest. I got some traumas that I can't forget. I got some phone calls I've been avoiding. Some family members I don't really connect with. Some things I said I wish I would've not let slip. Some hurtful words that never should've left my lips. Some bridges burned, I'm not ready to rebuild yet. Some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a
Oh, I like the intonation on that. The lonely soul. Burning bridges left and right. People he's not picking phone calls up for. Not even ready to be happy. If I was not depressed, I wouldn't even recognize what that is. Looks like there's fighting, and of course the child in the background is witnessing all of that, and it's imprinting in their, you know, deep-rooted subconscious, right? And that is so dangerous because we are a product of who were around at that age. I'm sure many of us can connect with that idea that as a child, you know, if you experience trauma through the form of your parents fighting, it's really going to leave a lasting impression and probably change the way you interface with the world. This is fire. Really like to hear from NF in this way. I wanted happiness, but I'll take depression.
I don't really connect with. Some things I said I wish I would've not let slip. Some hurtful words that never should've left my lips. Some bridges burned, I'm not ready to rebuild yet. Some insecurities I haven't dealt with yet. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a lonely soul, and the last to admit I need a hand to hold. Losing hope, headed down a dangerous road. Strange I know, but I feel most at home when I'm living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy.
You know, the weird part is the beat he's chosen is that, by beat I just mean like the rhythm with his guitar is such a kind of an upbeat song. I don't know if that's just like a play on the industry. You know, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do it my way and try to appeal to the masses, yet still just like rap about what I want to rap about, which is real shit. And you see this family unit here. Everyone looks miserable. Just the contrast of all this, you know, normal day-to-day things. I mean, look at this birthday party. This little girl, you know, she can't even enjoy that right now. She can't even enjoy that. I don't know much about like NF's child. I think he has kids, or maybe just one kid, but I'm sure that's weighed upon him and like trying to do better for his kid, you know, based off obviously the childhood he had with his mom, which was absolutely traumatic.
Don't know what's around the bend. Don't know what my future is, but I can't keep on living in. Living in my agony, watching my self-esteem go up in flames, acting like I don't care what anyone else thinks, when I know truthfully that that's the furthest thing from how I feel. But I'm too proud to open up and ask you to pick me up and pull me out this hole I'm trapped in. The truth is I need help, but I just can't imagine who I'd be if I was happy. I was happy. I was happy.
Is that her mom? So that took a turn. That took a turn right there. Um, she pulled herself out of the hole and tried to go rectify a relationship maybe with her mother there, but in turn it had a ricochet and a rippling effect on her child and the people around her. You know, these chasms of depression and these pits of depression we build for ourselves, not intentionally, but they really just you just burrow in to the point where you literally can't see light and everything around you starts to fade. So when you do emerge from the hole, it's almost like Groundhog Day, where you're like, "Holy shit!" You know, like what's happening? And you do see these people who come out of depression, and it's this amazing feeling. They're almost ecstatic, you know, re-entering the world and experiencing these little things they took for granted. You know, the taste of coffee in the morning, going out to lunch with a friend, whatever it might be. This was a powerful song, another hard-hitting one by NF. I think just him showing the day-to-day tribulations people go through and the way it really affects your relationships. The people around you are affected by your mood, which is it's a hard hitting fact. Thank you for suggesting this one in the comments. I really wanted to get to it while it was relevant because I want to see like what he's producing right now, so that when I go back and revisit some of his older songs, I have like a clear understanding of the contrast and where he's come. And what I'm seeing is that there's a lot of forgiveness in his heart and a lot of like trying to be a better person and not just like given to his hatred for the hatred of his past. Anyways, thank you so much. If you liked any of my insight or breakdown or just my reaction, please join my Discord. Consider joining my Patreon. It's really the best way to support me on here. No need though. Just leave me a comment. I love chatting with all of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.